So, hi. What we're going to do here is, um, I have figured out a perfect way to hide this Rode wireless mic or any wireless mic for that matter from um, One X2, which is here. So, um, as you can see, I'm new to this and I have not had any experience with any wireless microphones before. I have not had any experience with hiding microphones or wires from One X2 before, and I'm new to this, so let me walk you through my journey of how I succeeded and found a perfect way to hide my Rode wireless receiver from One X2. And options here are that I have tried lots of stuff, and I'll walk you through all of them and see if that makes sense to you and see if this way helps you. And I hope this way helps you concealing your microphone from your One X2 videos. So let's go through it. When I received my Rode wireless, I received the cable, the Rode wireless receiver, and the Rode wireless transmitter with fluff around the microphone. And what I soon realized was that when I have this on One X2 on this, like this, right? And I try and hide this. So I'm trying to see what is the best way to hide it. So I'm like, okay, let me put it like this, let me put it like this. If I can rubber band it, if I can tape this with electric tape, this didn't work. So what I ended up eventually, what I tried next was, okay, let me find a L bracket which will go between this tripod base and the Rode wireless. And this is one of those IKEA cabinet wall hanger L shapes that you get to basically tether your wall cabinet to your wall. And I know what you might be thinking, that that means there is one cabinet which is not tethered to a wall anymore. No, that's not the case. This is an extra. And what I figured out was that this gap here is not wide enough for this what you call L shape. The gap in the L shape, the hole doesn't go, it gets stuck. So I had to drill a little bit bigger, make this hole a little bit bigger by drilling it with this drill bit, and then kind of like just making it a little bit wider, tad bit wider, so that the hole goes in through there. Now I did this, and then I attached my camera to it like this, and voila, I was happy, like yay. You know, as you all know, this is the blind spot of this is basically a stitch line for this 360 camera, and the only places you could hide the wireless microphone is either here, or on this edge, or on top here, or at the bottom of the selfie stick here. But as you know, selfie stick extends 5 feet. So then there is a conversation of this cable being so tiny, couldn't fit it, didn't want to stretch it too much, and then conversation of buying another cable which is probably 6 to 10 feet tall. And didn't want to do that. Wanted to keep my spending to minimum. Every little bit of dollar adds. So anyway, finally then I said, okay, let me try and put this and how to put it in. So I tried to look, and this edge has 2 buttons. This edge has input sockets for USB, for TRS cable, and power on off button. And this is the only flat edge that you have. That means this thing has to sit like this. And what I realized soon when I was doing this is that this L shape, I had to bend it a little because this isn't exactly a perfect fit. You know what I mean? It's a little bit tighter. And I was kind of happy because I thought, well, probably if I could stretch it a little bit and push it in, it will hold the road in. I don't have to worry about road falling off, and then all that sort of stuff. But then I realized that it will press these 2 buttons first of all, and there is no guarantee that it will hold it in place. There was no way that this was going to hold it in place, no matter what I tried, and it was restricting access to power button. So anyhow, by the way, whenever you place your Rode microphone or any wireless microphone that for that matter, you cannot place it on the right side when your screen is up, because A, your connector is on the left side here, and yeah, of course I got a adapter, wireless microphone adapter and a USB charger 2-in-1. Brilliant adapter. For the size comparison, it is sized like this compared to the camera. You can see how it is sized. This is the size. This is what it is. This is the size comparison. Compared to Rode, it is half of the Rode, about half of the Rode width and height, whatever. And then what you do is you attach it, and then it is a conversation of wire. So you put a wire here, you plug it in, and then you try and figure out, if you attach your Rode on the right side of the screen, you have to worry about getting the wire from the top, or conceal the wire from the top like this over here, which might work. I'm not saying, but there is no guarantee that wire will be hidden here, right? There are few characteristics of this wire. The wire is rigid. Wire does not give in easily. It is flexible, but not that flexible. So anyway, so the first thing that I have to figure out that, okay, so the Rode has to be attached on this side, left side of the screen, not on the right side of the screen. So once I got that down, I tried to attach it, and then I soon realized that this is gonna scuff my Rode. This is gonna put some marks on my Rode, and plus it does not cover all the, it does not expose all the buttons if I wanted to have an access to it. So this solution was a no-go. So out that goes. So I was very sad. This was the perfect, what you call, solution that I thought perfect solution that I thought will solve my problems, but no. So this had to go. So let's keep that aside. Then I thought probably, okay, let me keep this aside here. I thought probably, okay, let me try and rubber band it or velcro it, this one to the side. So on this side, I took a velcro. This is the, out of all this bag full of, let me keep this aside here, out of all this bag full of, what you call, action camera accessory pack that I bought once off of Amazon during my non-360 days. I found that this strap was going to be useful. Like, okay, this could work. I could attach my Rode wireless like this to my camera like this, and basically keep like this, get it somehow tight enough to work it. And then soon I realized that, well, that doesn't work, because A, it blocks access to all my screen completely, right? And then there's no guarantee that Rode will not slide off, because this clip right here is horizontal to these sockets. So the sockets have to be up, and the clip, so the clip doesn't go in. If the clip has to hold on to the straps, then it has to sit like this. That hides all the holes here. If the clip sits upside down, then the strap hides all the holes here, and then again the strap doesn't have any rubber backing, so there is no guarantee that it will keep my Rode secure. And for whatever $200 camera dollars worth of this Rode, which is worth every penny, but I didn't want to take any chances, and if I'm out and about recording stuff, I don't want to be worrying about this dropping off, breaking, or losing it. So this solution had to go to. So then it was a quest for trying to find out what is the best way I can secure this Rode to my camera. At one point of time I thought, okay, let me just plunge into buying a big cable. Not expensive anyway, but then again the question is, where will I attach it? Again, attach this L clip to the base like this, put your Rode like this and tie it that way, but then you don't have grip, and then again attaching this Rode to this clip was going to be an issue. So for some point of time I used rubber bands to tie, but then I soon realized there is no quick attach detach flexibility. If I attach rubber band, I would fidget too much in the field under different recording conditions, and I didn't want to do that. But again, this is my second best option to go, but I'll come back to it in a bit as to what is the one that I realized that is brilliant option. So coming to the point, let me keep this away. When I started looking at some U-shaped clips on Amazon, which I can attach to this clip, or some kind of tin can, Altoid tin can, like to attach it or hold it, or screw it, or something of that sort, with which I can easily take the Rode out and put it back in whenever I need it to. But finally, when I was looking at different adapters, so I realized that the solution has to involve this tripod screw here somehow. I tried to look at various tripod holders. I looked at some cell phone tripod holders, and that looked promising, but then again closed with no cigar. So finally I went ahead, I came up with something brilliant, and I'm going to show it to you. What I realized that there is this black part. This is called as a cheese plate. I'll show it to you. It's from Smart Gear, and I'll put the link in the description here of this video. But this is called as a cheese plate. So it comes with all the accessories, not these accessories. Comes with this one, comes with some of the other required, some necessary tools that you need to perform. It comes with I added some of these things, but it comes with everything that is listed, that is shown here. Comes with these things. Comes with two of these, and then tripod screws. However, let me go ahead and show you what the use of cheese stick or cheese plate is. What this is let me show you a better light a little bit. What this does is basically it has various screw sizes, attachments, screw holes here. That's why it's called this cheese plate, because it looks like cheese, has a lot of holes, different attaching options, and so on and so forth. So what I realized was, well, I'll buy it. If it is anything bigger than this, I'll return it. And when it came, I was so happy. This perfect little cheese plate for ONE X2 to conceal anything from ONE X2, as long as it is in this width dimension. So anyway, I'm going to keep this cell phone here for the extra light, and just to let's see. So anyway, so then I'm like, okay, let me try and attach this. So what I did was I went ahead and attached this cheese plate to the camera here like this, and then I'm like, okay, let me fit one of these screws that came with it on top of it. Yay, looks like solution to my problems already, right? Very close, cigar close. Then I tried to attach this, and bump, it's tightened at this angle. So I'm like, okay, now what I can do, because this is clearly not hiding, this is very visible. So somebody's calling. So then I thought, okay, let me add one or two washers here, so that it will help me horizontalize my camera. So I had washer 1 and 2 washers. 2 washers should do the job, right? So I did 2 washers, and luckily they did the job. And those washers I found somewhere in my toolbox somewhere. They were just sitting. You just want something that fits exactly, aligns, and one was kind of crush washer, so you can tighten it without damaging the screw and without damaging the camera, and then it aligns perfectly over here, sits in the blind spots, and you can attach stuff to it, right? And then I'm like, oh wow, nice, this is good. All I had to do was now to take my rod and attach it here somehow, and notice that rod has a flat side here, so I wanted to fit this flat side over here, and just make sure the screen is visible to me, align it, and then we were done. And that's what I wanted to do, and this was my perfect setup. And I'm like, okay, let me try and find a way to attach this securely to this cheese plate. The problem doesn't end here, right? Because this is just half the battle. The other half of the battle is to attach this to this one. So I thought, okay, double-sided Velcro. So I attach one piece here, the other piece here, and then I attached Velcro here, and it held quite a bit. It held for quite a long time, and I was happy, but then it was a little bit flimsy. It was still moving. I was like, when I was attaching cable and detaching cable, it was not the perfect solution. It sit here like this, and I was like, yay, a perfect solution. So I attached this one, and like, okay, how am I gonna hide a wire? So how you attach a wire is you point this L shape, this right angle up on top, point this L shape, this L out outside, and then you attach it like this. So what happens is, see, when you look at it like this, the wire is completely hidden, right? Now my problem was, when I was doing this and I took several videos and pictures of it, this part comes as a black line, and you have to attach it a really little bit here. There you go. Now you can see the wire is hidden. This black part though, you can't do anything about it. This black part, it is visible. So I was like, okay, it is better than showing the whole road into it. So I was trying to find, then I tried to find the next stage was to find a way to secure this to my cheese plate. I was like, okay. So I tried to find several different things. I tried to find U-clips. I tried to find tin cans. I tried to attach at one point of time a plate like this to this road, and super glue it, hot glue it, but again this is plastic and I didn't want to again super glue anything to this road, so this was out of question. So finally what I realized was that you can take this, and on the back side you can attach, let me take it out first. I want to take this and attach and you want to make sure your plate will be like this. Your plate will be like this. Remember, your plate will be like this, so you have to attach it on the back side of the plate. So flip it around, and this screw does come with the cheese plate, so you don't have to worry about it. Tighten it. Make sure that you tighten it properly. Make sure it is straight, and okay, tilt it a little bit. Okay. That is tight. That is tight. And now let's tighten the camera. See, it is far enough so that you can still take your camera in and out, and you can still attach some stuff to it. Now, why is this a perfect setup? Let me explain a bit. Okay, this is perfectly angled down. What you do is, when you attach an adapter, see how the adapter is? If you want to charge your phone, charge your X2, you can attach a cable here which can run down here, and your charger is at the bottom of the selfie stick or whatever. When you attach your Rode, all you have to do is, see, this is the socket line, and just clip it. That's about it. Just clip it. What this does is, it makes your Rode sit a little bit ahead here, right? And that actually prevents your Rode from being seen from this camera. This camera cannot see this, so there is no black line, elimination of a black line. It's very secure and it's very tight. Doesn't come off, doesn't move. The spring is tight. Um, Again, the wire attaches the same way. The right angle goes up there, and the one that attaches to road goes out, and like this. And see this, right? Make sure that your wire is in the blind spot here, and if there is not too much of a wind, if there is not too much of a resistance, you will see that this setup will actually hide your road from the camera. And how? Let me show it to you. You will have place to charge your phone, charge your One X2 with the USB cable. You have some space, you can attach some stuff here. So just for the heck of it, what I have done is I have added to my cheese plate at the bottom, I added some screw just in case if I need to attach some extra accessories. I attach this screw also just in case, and that helps me perfectly. Let me turn it on and let me show it to you how the concealment looks on the phone. How the concealment looks on the phone. Let me connect it to my One X2 app here, and it's connecting to Wi-Fi. And I'm going to launch a camera from my One X2, and as you can see, I'm just going to turn it around. I'm going to see this? This is the screen, this is the wall section that I'm pointing to. You can see the stitch line there. I'm going to just record this video so that I can attach it. You can see this stitch line that is attached here, and then see if I move it, there's no road and there is no black line at all. See, no red wire, no road, no cheese plate, no back plate, nothing. So as you can see, this is a perfect solution to hide your road from One X2. That's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed coming up with a solution. Have fun. Thanks. Bye.